All right, number 38.
Number 38.
Competition for
We're staying right in Washington.
We haven't revealed this, right?
No, this
is
is
the first
it.
time this is coming out. Number 38
Dwayne
is
Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, I'm making Dwayne Haskins number 38. Yeah, I mean, I certainly think Dwayne Haskins is one of the 40 best quarterbacks in football. I do, yeah. You know, again, he's got a chance to be the starting quarterback for the Washington Redskins this year. I know we haven't seen him yet, but I'm going off of what I've seen in college football and knowing enough that he's more talented than some of the guys that we've already talked about or some of the guys that we've let off the list. You know, Dwayne Haskins, big body, strong arm, pretty good damn decision maker. I mean, really, the only negative you can really come to with Dwayne Haskins, okay, is this. Little lack of experience. He's only played 1 year in college football, but damn, that was one of the better years we've ever seen at quarterback, okay, in college football. When you throw for, what was it, 50 and 8? Was it 50 touchdowns, 8 interceptions?
Yeah.
I'm just going off the top of my head.
4,800 yards.
Right. I mean, that's insane. I don't, you know, and the Big Ten's quality football right now. Other than the SEC, I'd go Big Ten would be number 2, kind of doing that with the ACC. So playing against a number of good defensive coaches, NFL defensive talent in the Big Ten, all of that. But yes, Haskins, I think, got really good feet within the pocket, can throw the ball from a lot of different angles with people around him, has a big-time arm. You know I'm big on being able to throw the ball with people around you.
Right.
And that's something, that's life in the NFL. If you're not playing for a team that's got like the best offensive line in football, everybody else is making throws under duress, uncomfortable, and he was very good at that at Ohio State. Really has superstar potential. You've heard me mention to guys or compare him to guys like Ben Roethlisberger. It's a very similar style of play. And a guy like Haskins is a guy like, you know, some of these younger quarterbacks, and we'll get into it as we go, but I got like an asterisk next to him because this is a guy that could be, yeah, he's 38 right now, but gosh, if I had to re-rank, you know, halfway through the year and he's the starting quarterback and blowing me away, he could be in the top 20 because he has that type of talent.
Third quarterback taken in the draft, 15 overall by Washington. You think they got a pretty good value there getting 15th
definitely
overall?
Yes.
Daniel Snyder, from all reports, super excited to have him. He was the guy that they were looking at.
Right.
So now he's in that competition with Case Keenum and Colt McCoy. They have had OTAs.
I know, and I know he's opened up some eyes already.
That's what they said. They said he reports he's getting the ball out fast.
Yep.
Quicker in the pocket than maybe people thought he would be.
They should have listened to Chris Simms' breakdowns because I said his feet were very quick, and even for the delivery of dropping the arm, a lot like Sam Darnold last year, yes, they dropped the ball in the arm, but they could do it in a really quick way, Ahmed, where they can just, you know, slant, screens. Yeah. They can get it out really quick.
And his path is interesting, too, because a lot of times you see, you know, these quarterbacks like this, big body, strong arms, are on the radar early in high school.
Yeah,
wasn't
right.
The case
He's
for
prototype.
Him. He wasn't offered until his junior year, originally committed to Maryland, and then they fired Randy Edsall, and then he decommitted and went to Ohio State. J.T. Barrett was there while he was there, and so he was getting the starts. And it's kind of been it's like, boom, here he is now. It's not like he's been on this radar for a long, long time. And you wonder if that hurts him in some eyes of some people, some evaluators, that's like they haven't been talking about Dwayne Haskins for that long. And so you just do wonder, okay, how much of this is real and how much of this just was a one-year wonder for Dwayne Haskins?
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. I get those questions. But I think anybody that kind of watched his last year at Ohio State, you know, I would have a hard time believing you're not going to come away with a lot better, good feelings, more good feelings than bad feelings. Like I said, the only thing I looked at negative is a little lack of experience, maybe a little lack of immaturity as far as preparation for the combine and things like that.
Because you've mentioned that, and that's been mentioned a couple of times, and you said he's only 21. He's now turned 22, so he's older.
He's Gandalf the Grey now.
He should have known better, but you did mention that, and he's a 21-year-old, and he's acting like a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Is that part of it, that he didn't take the combine as seriously as some teams had hoped he would? Or where did that
I just think people felt like he was a little, you know, ill-prepared for the combine. You know, again, you know, I don't think he knocked people or blew people away in meetings. Okay, that's the one thing I'll say. And then, yes, looked a little out of shape in the workout. I think he weighed in a little overweight from what people were expecting. It didn't look great in the workout clothes. And then he runs 140 with a very, you know, blah, blah, blah time at 5.04 and then says he has cramping issues. You know, these are NFL Army sergeants who were like, what? All I do is think about football every day. How are you not ready?
Was it ever one of those where they question how much the player likes football?
I don't know. I never heard that. Okay. Not at all. I think more people like Dwayne Haskins. They really did. They thought he was a great kid. They love the talent. I think the thing that I always have people come back to me is he's 21 and he acts like he's 21. And I knew what they meant. They weren't trying to say it was a negative. We don't think he's a bad guy, stupid, anything like that. But, you know, there's been 21-year-olds, like we'll say with Andrew Luck, who was 21 going on 39 already. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's what they mean. And that makes coaches feel a little more warm and cozy at night than a guy who's 21 who actually acts 21 playing the quarterback position.
Well, now he's 22.
Whoa.
And so he needs to step up.
He needs to wisen up.
He was, and I didn't realize this, and you guys probably talked about this, he was the first Big Ten quarterback taken in the first round since 95.
Holy crap, no. You know what? Kerry Collins at Penn State.
Penn State.
Yeah, right.
You know, there have been some good quarterbacks out of the Big Ten with Tom Brady and Drew Brees and Russell
but
Wilson, none of them in the first round.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a good stat. I didn't even realize that.
You can use that one now going forward.
Thank you.
And so we did the Texas power rankings for quarterback. What about Ohio State? And so I've got some names for you.
Oh yeah,
here.
please do. Let me
you,
text my dad just to tell him we're going to be like 5 minutes late.
Because this is a good conversation.
It is.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll speed this along.
Yeah, don't worry. You're good.
Troy Smith. Yeah. Terrell Pryor.
Right.
I think they're like 1 and 2. Although the year that Dwayne Haskins had, like no one beats that
for 1 year.
For 1 year, he's number 1.
That's pretty strong. You're right.
Career. I looked up Joe Germain in there too.
Yeah, Joe Germain was good. How about the guy that won the national championship?
Craig
Krenzel, right?
I'm partial to him because that was around when I was
right. He got what 2 years as a starter there. But I mean,
MVP of the
Bobby Hoying back in the day.
Yep.
Arch Sleester, who was a first-round pick. You left him off your list, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, how dare you?
He's not on.
Yeah, Arch Sleester, who had a gambling problem, who ended up.
That's why I left him
ended
off.
up in jail. Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't condone that, and so I had to.
Gosh, that actually is a really good power rankings, actually.
Troy Smith, Terrell Pryor. Yeah, I know.
I think Troy Smith would have to be number 1. Though,
I think so too.
Yeah, that was a pretty damn impressive career he had at Ohio State.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.